Is it live?
Yep, we're back. Hello, it's a new recording session.
All right. I know what I'm gonna start this off with.
I don't know what you're gonna start off with too, and I don't want to hear it, but okay.
Okay, so this is a couple years ago. I went to a Bears game, right? I was in Chicago. I forget who they're facing. I think it was Tampa Bay, like the Buccaneers or whatever. That's irrelevant though. So when you go to like a concert or like a football game, like something big, they generally like they send you through a metal detector, or they have you like pat it down, or they have the little wands waving, right?
Yeah.
So and they do it so you don't bring in any knives or guns, or I guess weed isn't detected by metal, but
Weed.
I guess they don't want you to bring in drugs. But anyways, so in this particular instance, we were not allowed knives in, and he had a knife on him. This is me and my buddy Luke. It was just me and him. And he had a knife on him, like a big ass knife. And I was like, "Hey, dude, they're metal detecting." We were like 100 yards away from this one. He's like, "Oh shit, I don't want to go back to the car," because the car is like 5 miles away at this fucking point. By the way, that's another story. Anyway, so he doesn't want to go back to the car, so he shoves it down his pants, like in his ass crack. And yeah, literally in his ass, like not like up his ass, just like clenched between his cheeks. And I'm like, oh my god.
I feel like that's definitely still detectable though.
Oh no. That's where the story gets good. So we are at the metal detector. It's our turn. And I'm just like, dude, it's not gonna fucking pass through. And he goes, it's fine, man. Don't worry. I got a plan. And you know what this fucker does? Like, as soon as we get through, the thing beeps off, and the guy's like, you have anything on you? And and he says, do you have anything on you? And he goes, no, it's nothing. And he goes, do you have anything in your pocket? Do you have anything in your pants at all? And he goes, no, it's fine. And then we went through, and the guy had to eventually use like the wand, because he kept setting it off. And then he got to like his like leg area, and you know what he tried to convince him that it was? He
What?
tried to convince him that the knife was a butt plug.
But did it work?
No, it did not. It did not work at all.
I think I would have been more impressed if it that's like a roll of natural 20 and like
Like
they're
charisma
like, they
or some
don't
shit.
truly believe you, but for some reason let you pass anyways.
No, but like I think he actually could have passed by if I wasn't fucking laughing so hard.
So you blew it.
Yeah, I blew it. I think I blew it, but I mean, like, this dude was like 40, 50 years old who was wanding us. Like, come on, like we were both like 16 at the time. He was like 18, but I was 16. No, I was 15. I was 15. Sorry. That's also
You're
relevant.
fucking fact straight, Bryan.
But like, he tried to convince the guy that it was a fucking plug up his asshole for sexual pleasure. Like, instead of like leaving the knife in the car like a sensible human being. I mean, we were in Chicago, so like I get like wanting to have like safety, but like leaving the knife in the car like a sensible human being. He tried to convince the metal detector man it was a butt plug. And then I blew it, I think, and then we had to walk back to the car, which is a 10 fucking mile long round trip.
That sounds like Chicago though.
But also, like, the best part is, so we missed the entire game, by the way. These tickets were free. So I guess it didn't really matter. So, because, like, I'm not sure how he got them, but he got them. Honestly, he could have stolen them. He's not a very good guy.
And bet if Luke ever hears this video, he'll be like, damn, Bryan's selling me out.
I think he's, like, really religious now.
That's actually really weird because, as anyone who knows me knows, I have an ex that refuses to be named. Just because we do that now, we don't name people.
Wait, is it the one before me?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
But he randomly decided to like reach out to me on Facebook, and I'm like, that seems weird. But like, he's super religious now, I guess. Didn't see that one happening because I definitely remember having conversations where it was just like, God's not real, the end, and I'm like,
All right, jeez.
okay.
The last story you told me of him, he like was in his apartment with his roommates in Terre Haute, and like they came. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And they like came out like, and they found him in like like high off his ass and drunk off his ass, like just laying down face down by the doorway in a puddle of his own vomit and piss.
Yeah. So, that's you and you're listening to this. Sorry, but I do know that story.
Anywho, but yeah, no. So, but like the other story going back, so we couldn't find the car. That's the reason why we missed the game. Like we had like a solid hour before the thing, but it took us like 3 hours to find the car. We couldn't remember what parking garage we put it in.
Dude, no, the weird thing about Chicago is, like, your only option is garage parking, which makes sense because there's not enough vertical space, so you build up. Vertical's up. Horizontal's the way that goes flat. But, like, there's not enough space, so, like, it makes sense. However, they don't do any sort of, like, assistance to help you figure out where you're actually at. There's, like, good luck. What do you mean, good luck? Within this 10-mile block radius, there's 30 garages. How am I supposed to know?
But, like, it really wasn't that hard to find it. This particular garage
So you're just stupid.
was, like, it was pretty much just, like, you walk straight down the road that's, it's Wrigley Field? I don't know. No, I don't know which stadium it is. Whatever one the
Wrigley's
Bears played.
definitely baseball. Soldier Field, I think, is...
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yes.
I've been to both. No, wait, no. I went to the other one that the Sox play at. Because I also got free tickets to go to the Sox game.
It was U.S.
Yeah,
Cellular,
US Cellular.
but I think it's like Consumer Cellular now,
Yeah.
which is, I feel like, another Sears versus Willis Tower. It's like, sure, it's called that, but I'm not gonna recognize it.
Do you remember U.S. Cellular? But do you remember when they had stores? Like, I remember there's being, like, in our hometown, like, the town over, like, you know what I'm talking, you know what it is? It's, like,
Yeah.
starts with an S and a T and ends with a... Yeah.
John?
Yeah.
No, I definitely don't remember that. However, I also don't remember anything.
No, but there was,
ever.
I remember there specifically being a U.S. Cellular store there. But anyways, yeah, couldn't find the garage. Turns out it was right down the road. Take a left. It was like, it was only, I mean, it was a couple miles away, but like, still. We couldn't find it for like 3 hours. And then we found out, when we found out that it was actually like one of the ones that we already went to, but it was on a different level that we were on. Because we thought we parked on the second level. We parked on the third level.
Stupid.
Also, I mean, he had like a fucking Toyota Corolla or some shit like that, where it was like really just like unremarkable. It was like the most plain looking car ever. It was very easy to mix up. And like he didn't have like the, what are they called, like the power locks, so you couldn't like unlock it and like hear the noise. We had to like literally look for it.
But no, beep beep.
Yeah, there's no beep beep. So how the fuck did you find out that he was like super religious now? Is his Facebook just like filled with like...
No, we're just chatting, and I'm not, just kind of asking or being asked questions, just like, you know, like, how you doing, what you been up to, and I'm like, oh, you know, like, I've started a YouTube channel, and like, I finally kind of figured that out. That's going pretty all right, and I figured at some point I should probably reciprocate an answer, right, or a question. So I'm like, cool. What are you up to? Just trying to figure out, like, I guess just what's going on in life. And found out, and just was like, yeah, like, I'm living with this person, I'm in this location. And I'm like, cool, thanks. And that's about the entire story. Glad I can tell you something so intriguing and interesting.
At least he's not I hope he's doing dishes finally.
I mean, I feel like it's with a romantic partner, so I'm hoping that there's some reciprocation of household duties.
You say glaring at me as I never do anything around the house.
I mean, you do things, just not nearly as many as I want you to do as often as I want you to do them. I feel like you use it as, like, I don't know, I feel like you're fucking with my mind.
What do you mean?
Because I'm like, I'll get mad and I'm like, you never do stuff, and then you're like, but look, like I made you dinner and I did the dishes for dinner, and then I'm like, all right, you passed this week. But then like a week later, I'm starting to get antsy and angry again, and you're like, but look, I did this thing, and I'm like, all right, and the cycle just repeats forever.
Yeah, I know. So what's going on right now?
So we're just kind of running around the monastery, just trying to get our professor level up, because the more established of a professor you are, the better it is in the game. So your professor level, that thing that shows up at the bottom left corner, denotes how many things you can do during a day. So whenever I'm running around the monastery, I can do a limited amount of high energy actions, I guess. So I usually use them early on in the game to have lunch or just a meal with my students. That way their energy levels or their ambitions go up. That way I can train them in what I need them to do later on.
Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, so I should be paying attention to this game. I'm not. I've been looking at you and at, like, the microphone this entire time I've been talking, and it's been, like, what, 20... Not 20, like, 10 minutes now?
Yeah, 11:20.
Okay.
Okay.
I definitely should be paying attention to this, because this is... The chant... Fuck. There goes, okay. Yeah, okay.
That was all of Bryan's instruments falling.
My guitar, my ukulele. I'm just glad it wasn't my electric, because my electric's right there next to me, and that would have fucking just nailed me in the balls. I'm on the floor. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I should not be kicking this stuff. What the fuck am I touching now? Oh, my snow globe. I forgot the snow globe.
Your snow globe that has no snow and is not a globe.
Lori made it for me.
'Tis neither snow nor globe.
It's lovely and I love it.
'Tis cute. Not a snow globe.
Good God, I want to go back, get some pizza from there. God, that's such a good restaurant.
My hope is one day I will be influential enough to convince people to like shop at local businesses, you know? And then they get like super like rich and like they get all of this fun like exposure, and then they're like, oh, what can we do to repay you? And I'm like, nothing, I just want to eat your pizza sometimes, but I live 3 hours away.
No, it needs to be cooked there, because like they have like a specific stone oven, and it's like it's cooked like right by the fire. Oh, so fucking good, man. Oof. Oof.
Oof.
Oof. Oof. Minecraft noise. That was a bad one. Okay. So.
Also,
Ooh.
What?
That's all Dorothea.
Yeah.
She's 18.
Don't say it like that. It makes you sound really gross.
20. I'm 20, okay?
No, but you say it in the same tone that like creepy men who are like counting down the days till like a celebrity turns 18 sounds, and I don't like
Dude,
that.
you know what? I feel so you know that the girl, like the Cash Me Outside girl?
Yeah.
Okay, she's like 15, 16, something like that. There are people literally like counting down, like, I can't wait till she's 18. She's probably gonna do porn. I'm like, she's a child. Like, if she wants to do porn, fine, but she's a fucking kid. Stop being so fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Like, she showed up as a meme like a couple months ago on iFunny, and I was just scrolling through, and people were like, "Oh, I can't wait till she's 18. I can't wait till she's legal. She can finally do porn." I'm like, she's a kid. Calm down, you fucking weirdos.
See, I don't like to be that kind of person that's like, I hate men, but like, when I hear shit like that, I'm like, damn, it's really unfortunate that I've been attracted to approximately 3 men in my life. You know?
But,
A rotten apple.
but back to, am I a rotten apple?
Not usually.
Not usually.
Not usually.
What do I do that makes me a rotten apple?
You're stinky.
I stink.
You're stinky.
Thanks.
But I just did a whole bunch of different activities around the monastery to get renown points, which I can redeem later to help make this instructional part go a lot faster. Because people will gain skills better, or at a more rapid pace. Yeah.
Can we recruit Dorothea?
We can, but we have to build up our skills first.
Is this a game where you have sex? Is it
No,
that kind of anime
there's
game?
no sex in this. There might be implied sex occasionally, but there is no sex.
I'm just seeing how far we can get with Dorothea. She's kind of cute.
Stop. You're being nasty.
But, like, I'm not counting down the days. I just recognize that she is, in fact, of legal age and that she's only, like, 2 years younger than me. You're 2 years older than me.
Are you calling me a predator?
Calling you a cougar.
I'm icky. Okay. Yeah, you see how next to people's, like, different skills, there's, like, these different symbols?
Yes.
As we get better at the game and get more renown points, they will learn these things even faster.
Trade a question. Ooh, bring along a snake. If you're sleeping, maybe you should go to sleep. Just do your best to concentrate.
I bring snacks everywhere. I feel weird when people tell me that they don't bring food to school. Because, I don't know.
They have, like, meal plans, though, I'm guessing. So they can, like, get something on campus. What?
I love Sylvain so much.
Why?
I don't know.
Which one's Sylvain?
The
Oh,
re-
the cute one.
Yeah. My first husband.
What's her name? Oh, Ingrid.
No, that was Mercedes.
That was Mercedes. That was Chevrolet. Boop. That was Kia.
Why are you like this?
That was Nissan Altima.
You're gonna stop now. What?
Okay.
Wow, you actually stopped. I'm confused. I didn't expect this to happen.
Well.
No, this game will definitely get a lot better the more freedom that we're given, because right now they're trying to teach you everything. So like, oh, look at this, look at this. And I'm like, yeah, I've played through this several times already, so I don't need your assistance, but thanks.
I was gonna say something.
I can tell.
Thanks. What were we doing before this? Oh yeah, food. We're talking about food. Yeah, people like are really weirded out by how over prepared I am usually in situations. Like I'll just pull something out of my backpack at like all times, like zip ties. Everyone's always like, "Why do you need zip ties?" And then like, I have zip ties when they need it, and they don't laugh. They call me crazy until the fucking world's ending.
To be fair, zip ties are generally not something you need in social situations, so like, I understand that one. That they're like, why? No, I remember very distinctly sitting, I think it was for a training that I was going through, and it was gonna be like 3 hours, which isn't super long, but it's long enough. And everyone's just like, oh man, like, we're not even gonna have breaks, like, I'm so hungry already, and I just like whip out some snacks, and they're like, why? And I'm like, well, I knew I was gonna be hungry later, and you're all stupid. Simple as that.
Like you can easily solve all your problems by just thinking ahead. And then there won't be any problems to solve. It'll just be there.
Meal planning. Not that I'm exactly phenomenal at that, but
No, but you know you're doing pretty good for a 22-year-old. She can shoot fire.
yeah. I definitely have been criticized before. Because I put, like, on my Snapchat last week, like, a picture of an iced coffee that I had and, like, that cinnamon roll that you had brought me home. And it was, like, first real, like, lunch or, like, first real breakfast of the week. And someone was like, well, get up earlier. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'd rather die than sacrifice my sleep.
What the fuck told you to get up earlier?
A guy that I used to work with.
Are you guys friends? Do you guys chat on the reg? So who the fuck is he to criticize you?
I don't know. I just feel very strongly about my sleep, you know?
Like if it was your work wife that was criticizing you, like, okay, fine, yeah, I'll agree with her. She's probably right. But like if it's just some rando pretty much who you just work with or used to work with and just like kinda talk to.
That angel of a woman, last December we have 2 rounds of graduation at my university. We have winter, which like 2,000-ish people approximately graduate from, and then there's the full graduation ceremony in May, which is like 10,000 people. She accidentally overslept, showed up within like 15 minutes of when she was supposed to be there with eyeliner perfectly winged. I was just like, wow, you are actually perfect? An angel? A goddess? What a woman.
Yeah, you told me. I don't think I've ever even met her. Oh wait, no, I have. She's tall.
Yes.
Yeah, we met her at Pride last year.
She's tall and wonderful.
It was her and her boyfriend, I believe. Or are they married or is she just dating? I forgot. It's her boyfriend, right?
They're dating.
Okay. So what's going on?
We're battling.
How long does the battle take?
Depends on how over-prepared you are.
How
I'm not.
long is this battle going to take?
A couple more minutes, hopefully.
How long of this episode do we still have left?
Wow, makes it really seem like you don't want to be here, huh?
I'm tired. I want a nap.
Well, that sucks because we still have to film at least 2 more episodes.
I don't wanna.
Next time, we're gonna complete this battle and Bryan's gonna keep being a whiny little baby.
Shut up.